of the university. Today, we honor our students and their years of study and sacrifice. We applaud their focus and resolve along their journey to achieving their dreams and wish them well as they continue on their respective paths. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the class of 2023. All rise as New Jersey City University's commencement ceremony now begins. Now entering is our mace bearer, Dr. Fran Moran, Professor of Political Science and President of the University Senate. Seated next to our graduates are members of the faculty of the College of Professional Studies, which offers programs in criminal justice, fire science, fitness, exercise and sports, health sciences, nursing, and professional security studies. Leading the college's faculty and carrying its gonfalon is Samantha Amarino, Administrative Assistant in the College of Professional Studies. Now entering is our School of Business. Seated with our students, we welcome the faculty of the School of Business. The School of Business offers programs in accounting, economics, finance, management, and marketing. Leading the college's faculty and carrying its gonfalon is Dr. John Lasky, Professor of Business Administration. Now entering is the Deborah Cannon Partridge Wolf College of Education. Seated with our students are the faculty of the Deborah Cannon Partridge Wolf College of Education, which offers programs in early childhood education, educational leadership, counseling, educational technology, the Community College Leadership Program, elementary and secondary education, fitness, exercise and sports, literacy education, multicultural education, and special education. Leading the college's faculty and carrying its gonfalon is Dr. Jean Georgiou, Associate Professor and Department Chair in our Counselor Education Program. We now welcome the faculty of the William J. Maxwell College of Arts and Sciences, which offers programs in African and African American studies, art, biology, chemistry, computer science, English as a second language, earth and environmental sciences, ethnic and immigration studies, history, Latin American, Caribbean, and Latino studies, mathematics, media arts, modern languages, music, dance, and theater, philosophy and religion, physics, political science, pre-law, psychology, sociology and anthropology, and women's and gender studies. Representing the college and carrying its gonfalon is Dr. Wei Zhang, Assistant Professor of Psychology. Seated with our faculty, we welcome our staff and administrators from offices across NJCU. Now entering is Andre Sasibo, President of New Jersey City University. Good morning, class of 2023. My name is Ira Thor, and I am the Associate Vice President for University Communications. I am honored to welcome you to the 2023 Commencement Exercises for New Jersey City University. At this time, we ask that you please rise and join our graduating seniors from the Musical Theater Workshop in singing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
What a wonderful job by our Musical Theater Workshop seniors. Please be seated. Here at NJCU, every name counts. Therefore, we ask that all guests remain seated until the end of the ceremony to recognize every graduate receiving a degree today. The very last candidate to cross the stage is just as important to us as the first. We promise that this will be a great day. To begin our ceremony, I am pleased to call forward the youngest known president in the history of New Jersey colleges and universities, the only current Hispanic to lead a university in the state of New Jersey. Please welcome to the stage for the first time as president of New Jersey City University, Andres Acebo. Mr. President.
Ira, the check's in the mail. Good morning. Buenos dias. And it is a good morning, isn't it? To the friends and families and loved ones, I wish you could see what I'm seeing right now. It really is probably the most beautiful thing I've seen in a very long time. Promise fulfilled. Grit and perseverance, dedicated and endured. The class of 2023. Now, it's been a few weeks, right, since your finals were done, but we're still going to have a little bit of class participation here this morning because we need to celebrate our community. So, I'd like to see a show of hands. How many of you are the first in your families to earn a college degree? And keep those hands up. How many of you are the first to earn a graduate degree? Keep those hands up. How many of you are the first to earn a doctoral degree? How many of you are the first to be born in this country? This is a community of firsts. Los primeros, pero no los últimos, not the last. There is something beautiful about what you've accomplished, because so much of heart and spirit is forged in you, and when you cross this stage, the rooms that you will inevitably enter, you won't walk into them alone. You bring with you the commitment, the resolve of so many people that came before you. Ones that are in the audience, those that have long passed, but that we bring with us in our hearts everywhere we go, in every room we enter. So let's give a round of applause to your families and your loved ones, your tías, your tíos, your abuelas, your big mamas, right, your aunties. Let's give them a round of applause, because nothing is achieved alone. I've heard it said that the highest human act is to inspire and to be inspired. Well, class of 2023, I tell you, in the months that have waned and the stresses of work and moments of uncertainty, you inspire me, you inspire this entire community, and I applaud you. I am beyond words honored to share this time and space with all of you. I'm so deeply proud of your achievements and accomplishments. Your perseverance and determination have delivered you a step closer to a better life. In this room, we have scores of first-generation college graduates, and I want you to reflect on that, what it means for you, your family, and our community. A show of hands showed that nearly the majority of this group were the first in their families to earn a degree. Reflect on that. You lifted one hand up. It freed another one to lift behind you. That's the charge. That's the responsibility. Because the thousands gathered here, thousands more will follow. Because you did, they know that they will. You'll have your fair share of setbacks and false starts. If you dare to try, you confront failure on your way to success. I'm the first-generation son of Cuban exiles, the son of a waiter and a school aide whose sacrifice and struggle have blessed me with the opportunity to call advocacy my life's work. And in my office sits a tribute to perseverance, to the triumph of the human spirit and will, to what my faith reminds me is hope in things unseen. It's an heirloom that charted my family's journey and pursuit of a better life. It's the nautical compass that guided my father as a Cuban farm boy as he risked his last breath to breathe free through an unforgiving sea. This summer marks 60 years since my father manned a small craft to freedom through an unforgiving sea. It's a story that I think of often. It's given me a lasting perspective on the privilege that my life was afforded because of one person's dogged determination to make more out of theirs. Those that follow you will be able to make more out of their lives because of what you've undergone. I'm in constant awe of his courage, grateful for his sacrifice, saddened by the trauma that he's only seldom shared about leaving everything and everyone that he loved behind, and inspired by his faith in this country. In a single generation, the Cuban boy who found refuge working as a laborer and service worker in his new adopted country would scrap and save to affirm that his son's future would not be so limited. He resolved that hard work, coupled with an education, would deliver for me what had evaded him, what it's delivering for all of you here today. No life is without hardship or adversity, but few are as burdened to persevere as those who must start their lives anew and defer comfort for the chance at a better life. There's a special quality that emerges from that sort of challenge, an unrelenting strength to never quit. That has been my inheritance, and I know it's the story of many of you here tonight, this morning. Many of us come from families that had to uproot themselves because opportunity dimmed the light that life needs to survive, and re-sowed those roots in a new place where ideals stretch individuals towards something more perfect. Yet there's something in that that has always fascinated me. Faith in the promise of things unseen. Even as my family found themselves exiled in a country that didn't always embrace them and was often in turmoil by social unrest and upheaval, they found a country that reckons with its failures to live to its ideals. Today, I'm the son of I'm the son of a man who dreamt things for himself that he didn't get to fulfill. But I'm also the father of sons who are further removed from that family's original struggle, and that brings a special obligation to cultivate our roots and to foster a devotion to this country that has given us so much of an opportunity to flourish. And today I have my sons here to witness and be inspired by all of you. We're witnessing something incredible today. The future is presently seated in this room. It's unfolding brilliantly before our eyes. It's those perspectives that must shape our promise to our collective future. A promise that you will shape a better life, not just for yourselves, but for your community at large. I urge you to resist the temptation to believe that success will be found by creating distance from where you started. Pursue and chase happiness, happiness that will be solidified with purpose, because purpose crosses disciplines. In sharing my story with you today and celebrating yours, I hope I can impart some lessons that will guide you. And I wouldn't be a good Cuban son if I didn't share some consejos passed on, not ones that I learned in a textbook, but the ones that have sustained me, ones that you may have heard yourself growing up. That community, our beloved NJCU community, this community of firsts, celebrate that. Champion one another. In all your travels, in all your achievements, one truth will be always self-evident. Dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres. Show me who you surround yourself with, and I'll tell you who you are. If you look at your circle and you're not inspired, you don't have a circle, you have a cage. This next piece of advice, it's not just a good Willie Chirino song, it's just sound good advice. Lo que está para ti, nadie te lo quita. What's meant for you, no one can take from you. Never settle for a life less than the one you're capable of living. Never allow anyone to diminish your ambition. You're crossing a stage today, the culmination of grit and hard work and perseverance, not political favor or fortune. Grit and hard work pay off. When life knocks you down, try to land on your back with a community to catch you. If you can look up, you can get up. This one is, maybe the spoils of being reminded that I'm young. I can relate to this. Avoid instant gratification. Take short steps, but always keep a long vision. Embrace the journey. Remember that what comes easy, leaves easy. Struggle sculpts and chips away the excess and lets us become who we're meant to be. Remember everything that you've gone through. You're earning a degree that you pursued through a global pandemic. Every adversity will leave you with a life lesson. Pain always leaves a gift. Gratitude should be your attitude. Whatever comes next, a job, graduate school, military service, starting your own business, I hope this for you, sincerely, that you live your life in pursuit of purpose. You will find true fulfillment. Nothing about you is for you without you. You bring your community, your culture, your faith with you in every room you enter. Be unapologetic about it. Pushing through, look at what you've persevered through. You'll inevitably confront challenges, things that seemingly appear insurmountable. You were built, you were made to endure, to succeed. This moment, this beautiful moment, is a tribute to the persistence of the human spirit, of moving forward when that little voice in your head tells you to slow down. I'll leave you with this. Words that have lifted me time and time again. I can hear my grandmother's voice echoing. Mi abuela. Nunca dejes de echar pa'lante. Never stop trying to move forward. Nunca tomes un paso para atrás. Never take a step back, ni para coger impulso, not even for a boost. Class of 2023, God bless you. God bless your futures. God bless your families. We applaud you. We celebrate you. We honor you. I now have the distinguished honor of calling to the podium the chair of our foundation, the New Jersey City University Foundation, Pete Hernandez.
Good morning, everyone. Bienvenidos. Felicidades a todos. On behalf of the New Jersey City University Foundation Board, I welcome you to the 2023 NJCU commencement ceremony. As introduced, my name is Peter Hernandez. I'm the chair of the university's foundation board, and I have the honor to also be able to welcome our remarkable graduating class and their incredibly supportive families and friends who have helped their graduates get to this amazing day. I want to also acknowledge the New Jersey City University Board of Trustees and Foundation Board members who have joined me for this celebration today. This is a proud moment for all of us, and I asked for a round of applause for our graduating class one more time, please. So today, we are fortunate in witnessing the graduation of nearly 1,600 students who will receive degrees today. Yeah, it's... Whether it took you 4 years or longer, today we graduate to celebrate you, our graduates, for reaching this milestone we call commencement. Commencement marks the beginning of the next chapter in your life, and I know firsthand what it means to reach that milestone. As a first-generation Cuban Dominican, I had to overcome the same obstacles I know that you had to overcome to make it here. In fact, when President Acebo was asking for raising hands, it dawned on me that I'm the youngest of three, and I was the first to graduate college. So those obstacles are real for all of us. Thank you. You will now have opportunities that non-graduates will not necessarily have, and your lives and those of your families will flourish from all your hard work and perseverance. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Nothing great is ever accomplished without enthusiasm." For me, enthusiasm translates to being passionate, and I can tell you from experience that it does not matter what you do next, as long as you are passionate about what you are doing. Please don't get caught up with what your degree says and the archaic belief that it only leads to one path, because life is full of wonderful crossroads and opportunities. And I implore you to use your degree as a compass, to provide you direction towards the first step of many of things that will drive you. In my own experience, my accounting degree led me down a path where I was fortunate enough to meet so many incredible human beings and individuals. Some are sitting on this platform with me today. These individuals helped me to expand my career beyond the accounting fundamentals of what we call debits and credits that nobody ever wants to talk to us about. But believing in giving and gave me confidence, believing in me and giving me confidence to take risk, to run towards what scares me, and to never be afraid of mistakes or failures. In fact, you learn from those more than sometimes you do your successes. Recognize those individuals during your journey and realize that you may have met some of them here at NJCU. There would have been your teachers, they could have been classmates, they could have been roommates, they could have been people that you were just hanging out at the student union. And they're definitely all of us up here, because we have seen the passion in your eyes and the desire in your hearts. Lastly, always remember where you came from and the hard work you put in to get here. Because it's your hard work, it's your experiences, and it's your struggles that make you unique and will set you apart from anyone else. And if circumstances in your life allow, consider remaining connected with NJCU, whether through the foundation, through the Alumni Association, or in any which way in which you can help the next group of individuals who are going to be in your shoes and hopefully sitting in those seats. Remember that in life, every act of kindness makes a difference. Thank you so much for your time today. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Felicidades a todos, mamá y papás y la familia que ha ayudado a estos niños. Gracias.
As we continue, we would like to introduce the members of the Platform Party who have joined us today. First, thank you to Carlos Lezniaks and Ed Whitaker, who represent the NJCU Board of Trustees. We'd also like to welcome the NJCU Foundation Board, including the chair, Mr. Pete Hernandez, you just heard from. Again, thank you for each being with us today. Our Platform Party members include our Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Donna Brialt, our Administrative Vice Presidents, Legal Counsel, Academic Deans and Associate Deans, and Helen Dow from our NJCU Alumni Board. We are honored to recognize our student leaders as well. The 2022-2023 Student Government Association Executive Board members are on stage with us today, as are the graduating seniors from the Student Activities Board, our Senior Class Council, and our student speaker, Kudrit Oskaya. We want to offer a huge congratulations to our graduating seniors in this group, Kudrit Oskaya, Thyquel Halley, Marco De La Cruz, Darwin Garrido, Muiza Ali, Lainey Fox, Dominique Graves Holly, Joyce Akitafe, and Nuha Sabatine. And we, of course, welcome this year's honorary degree recipients, Tanya Leon and Ryan Haygood. And finally, we'd like to acknowledge two very special friends of NJCU who have taken the time out of their day to join us, and that is Assemblywoman Angela McKnight and Assemblywoman Annette Chaparro. Today's celebration results from our faculty's teaching excellence, both in and out of the classrooms. Would the faculty please stand so that we may recognize you and your good work? And finally, we would like to thank our administrators, staff, and students who have worked tirelessly to host our ceremony here today. Will our staff and volunteers please rise so you may be recognized? Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Pia Stevens-Haynes, and I'm the Dean of Students at NJCU. I am honored to be one of the Masters of Ceremony for our graduation this morning. At this time, we would like to present a welcome video to our graduates on behalf of the NJCU Alumni Board.
On behalf of New Jersey City University Alumni Association, and as the chair of the board, I want to congratulate you on your significant life achievement. Your hard work and determination have paid off, and now you are ready to take the next step. We are very proud of what you have accomplished. As you move into a brighter future, I encourage you to remain actively engaged with NJCU by becoming a member of our Alumni Association. Our Alumni Association is working on some local networking events, and I personally will be inviting you to attend. Again, it is our privilege to welcome you into our alumni family, and we wish you future success.
Thank you to Helen Dale, our president of the NJCU Alumni Board, for that wonderful welcome. I would like to recognize members of the Alumni Advisory Board joining us on stage today. With us today are graduating veterans and students serving in the military. You can recognize them by their red and white blue cords. Please join me in thanking them for their service. It is now my pleasure to introduce our student speaker, Ms. Kudrit Oskaya, who will give the reflections on behalf of the class of 2023.
Hello and welcome to President Acebo, our Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, esteemed guests, but most importantly, to the class of 2023. It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you on this remarkable day as we celebrate years of hard work, perseverance, commitment, and sacrifice. Today might seem like the ending, but cliche enough, it is the beginning. The beginning of our responsibilities within the society, the beginning of our careers, the beginning of so many opportunities, and the beginning of being officially an alumni of New Jersey City University. As the mission of NJCU states, we entered to learn, and now we are leaving to serve. In this new era of our lives, we have a job to do. Our job is to take everything we have learned here and go out into our communities to make an impact. So let's celebrate the present, welcome the future, and reflect on our past. Speaking of the past, there are some things about NJC that I will never forget. I will never forget the line to Dunkin' Donuts reaching to the entrance of the library, or the shuttle bus having to drop off a student when I desperately needed to go to the main campus. I also will never forget going to school at 7 a.m. to work on my research project before class, or the slice of pizza I had to eat while trying to make it to my committee meetings. But I also will never forget being able to run into an instructor on a hallway and have my question answered, the out-of-state conferences I was able to attend, and the cherry blossoms in front of Hepburn. I want to give a shout out to all the residents, but I want to give a special acknowledgement to commuters. Where are my commuters? Make some noise. If you had to take a train and 2 buses, if you had to worry about gas, if you had to get up early, make it to your class, your club meetings, work during your gap hours, and find time to get lunch just like me, we also had a great college experience. This is an authentic NJCU experience. At NJCU, I was more than just a face. I had a name. I had a story. I had a value. But most importantly, I had a voice. I'd like to take a moment and acknowledge a few of my mentors. Dr. Reed Carroll, who changed my life forever. He witnessed my growth from scratch, trained me patiently over and over again for 3 years, where I have learned more than just lab skills. He taught me the appreciation of science, the value of patience, and the key to resilience. Dr. Mariam Bendan, who encouraged me constantly to be more vocal, to stand up for myself, and to follow my dreams. She showed me that I have more potential than I think I do. Ms. Jennifer Rack, who didn't only train me as a peer mentor within the supplemental instruction program, but she also taught me the value of teamwork, the importance of communication, and encouraged me to embrace myself with all that I have to offer. And Ms. Jennifer Aiken, who taught me to have a presence in any space I walk into. They provided me, like so many others, with more than just work opportunities. I want to thank Center for Leadership and Engagement, my instructors, advisors, and family who are here to support. I want to thank my twin brother, Sammy, who's also graduating with me. We made it. And lastly, my friends, my ride or dies. Many of you are sitting right across from me with tears in your eyes or clapping from the side. You taught me to laugh even the day after we pulled all-nighters to study. You showed me that together we can make everything happen. You loved me for who I am, and for that, I thank you. If I may, I would also like to thank my family who is here today in Turkish, my native language. Canım ailem, bugüne kadar bana göstermiş olduğunuz bütün desteklerden ve bana olan inancınızdan dolayı teşekkür ederim. Sizin kızınız olmak benim için bir gurur. What you just heard was my NJCU experience. But the beauty of New Jersey City University is that each and every one of us have our own unique stories. Stories that took place in Visual Arts Building or GSUP, stories from single parents or first-generation students, stories from immigrants or athletes. Each and every one of our stories, our moments, our experiences is what makes NJCU special. Congratulations, class of 2023. We did it.
Let's give Kudrat another round of applause. That was beautiful. How are we doing? Good? We're still fired up? Come on, are we still fired up? I'm warming them up for you. Those of you that might know a little bit about me know that I'm a firm believer in giving people their flowers in real time, right? Nearly a century ago, when this institution was first founded, there was one man at the helm and 300 women behind him. A few thousand people later, I got to tell you, in these last few months, NJCU, class of 2023, a community has responded to champion your stories. Not just for you, but the tens of thousands that will follow. And there are two public servants that have become not just friends, but sisters in the struggle. And I want to acknowledge them here today because they show up not just for ribbon cuttings. They show up for you every single day in the quiet halls of Trenton, in the community events that we lead, and they tell your stories. They amplify your stories because your story is their story. Enter to learn, exit to serve. These two women represent and personify service. They're going to champion you and going to hopefully motivate you to champion your community for decades to come. It's with that that I have the distinguished honor of calling to the podium Assemblywoman Angela McKnight and Assemblywoman Annette Chaparro.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Andy. Let me tell you about your president. He is amazing. He is fighting with you, and he is fighting for you. And it is my honor to stand with him to fight for NJCU. That deserves a clap. As I'm sitting in the back and I'm listening to the previous speakers, you all do have a story. And your story matters. So when you leave here today, I want you to leave with pride and joy that no matter what you have gone through for the past 4 years, 5 years, heck, maybe even 10 years, but you are here sitting in the chair to receive your diploma. You've been clapping for the president, you've been clapping for your teachers, your parents, you also clap for your higher power. But what I want you to do right now, I want you to clap for you. because no matter what you have gone through, you may have lost a loved one, you may had to, eat rice just to get bus fare to get here. Whatever you have done, you're sitting here today. Your higher power has given you the assignment, and you understood the assignment. Because in a moment or two, you're going to walk across the stage, and you're going to receive that diploma, and you're going to hold it up, and you're going to be proud and say, I did that. So I thank you for allowing me to be here today. And remember, you have a fighter, you have a sister, you have a mentor, you have a friend, you have an elected official, a community leader, and me to stand with you. Thank you.
I just told her I get nervous speaking, and she goes and does that. So thank you for allowing me to be part of your special day. I'm going to be here for your parents right now, so I'm going to go, you did it! Yay! That's how I feel right now. This is a huge accomplishment. Be proud of yourself. Life is full of many challenges and surprises. It's what you make of it. I'm Latina. I grew up in the projects, had many challenges and struggles, and became a state legislator representing my hometown of Hoboken, Weehawken, Union City, parts of Jersey City. Who would have thought? From the projects to the State House. Dream big. Your future is whatever you want it to be. Your future matters. Every student at NJCU, their future matters. This is why your interim president, Andres Acebo, and the entire NJCU family continues to fight hard for the success and future of the NJCU students and their families. Assemblywoman McKnight and I will join that fight all the way. We are Hudson County, Jersey strong. We will not leave anyone behind. Because you matter, you are our bright future. Dream big. If you change your mind, so what? Dream again. Dream another dream. Reach for the stars, but most importantly, be safe and healthy. On behalf of the State Senate and the General Assembly, Assemblywoman McKnight and I would like to present NJCU Interim President Andres Acebo with the honor for 2023 classmates. You are all wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm just going to let that soak in a little bit more, right? Someone's tia is really happy. Thank you, Assemblywoman McKnight and Chaparro. We are so proud to have you be part of the NJCU family. It is now my honor to present our first honorary degree recipient, Tanya Leon. Born in Havana, Cuba, Ms. Leon is highly regarded as a composer, conductor, educator, and advisor to arts organizations. Her orchestral work, Stride, commissioned by the New York Philharmonic, was awarded the 2021 Pulitzer Prize in Music. In 2022, she was named the recipient of the 45th Annual Kennedy Center Honors for Lifetime Artistic Achievements presented by President Biden. In 2023, she was awarded the Michael Ludwig Nemmers Prize in Music Composition from Northwestern University. Most recently, Leon became the London Philharmonic Orchestra's next composer in residence, a post she will hold for 2 seasons, beginning in September 2023. She will also hold Carnegie Hall's Richard and Barbara Debs Composer's Chair for its 2023-24 season. Yeah. A founding member and first music director of the Dance Theater of Harlem, Leon instituted the Brooklyn Philharmonic Community Concert Series, co-founded the American Composers Orchestra Sonidos de las Americas Festival, was new music advisor to New York Philharmonic, and is the founder, artistic director of Composers Now, a presenting, commissioning, and advocacy organization for living composers. Honors include the New York Governor's Lifetime Achievement, inductions into the American Academy of Arts and Letters, and the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, and fellowship awards from ASCAP Victor Herbert Award and the Kavitsky Music and Guggenheim Foundations, among others. She also received the Proclamation for Composers Now by New York City Mayor and the Mad Woman Festival Award in Music, Spain. Leon has received honorary doctorate degrees from Colgate University, Oberlin, SUNY Purchase College, and the Curtis Institute of Music, and served as U.S. Artistic Ambassador of Institute of Music and American Culture in Madrid, Spain. A CUNY Professor Emeritus, she was awarded a 2018 United States Artist Fellowship, Chamber Music America's 2022 National Service Award, and Harvard University's 2022 Louis Wassergain Teaching Award. In 2023, Columbia University's Rare Book and Manuscript Library acquired Tanya Leon's archive. Ms. Leon, it is my distinct pleasure to award you the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters on this 35th day of May, 2023. I ask Ms. Leon and Trustee Laniacs to join me at the podium.
Good day. Buen dia. Dear President Acebo, esteemed colleagues, graduates, families, and guests. Once upon a time, there was a 4-year-old girl with braids whose grandmother believed so much in her talents that she took her to the local conservatory and convinced the teachers to begin her music education. My entire family was involved in this undertaking. I was a member of a lower-income family in Cuba that dreamed for their child to attain a college education. What we lacked in material wealth, we made up in spirit, encouragement, and support. When I was 9 years old, I told my family that my dream was to go to Paris, study at the Paris Conservatory, and build a career as a concert pianist. However, a twist of fate determined that I would arrive in the United States in my early 20s, armed with a cardboard suitcase, a head full of dreams, and 3 English words: yes, no, and Maria. When friends picked me up from the airport, we drove to their home in the Bronx and passed many apartment buildings with fire escapes prompting me to shout, Maria, Maria, Maria. I understand that Maria is not exactly an English word, but to me, at that moment, it was. I recognized those buildings, the fire escapes from West Side Story, from a clip of the movie I had seen in my home in Havana, Cuba. These were the fire escapes on which Maria was standing when Tony sang to her from the streets below. It so happens that years later, I had the opportunity to tell that story to composer Leonard Bernstein, the composer of West Side Story, while I was studying with him at the Tanglewood Music Center. I remember his reaction. He laughed so hard and so loud. I still recall that moment. Within a year of my arrival in this country, a classmate of mine at NYU, Laura Wilson, who was working as a piano accompanist for ballet lessons at the Harlem School of the Arts, asked me to replace her one day when she was sick. I excitedly took a train to Harlem for the very first time, unaware that my destiny was about to take a dramatic turn. Arthur Mitchell was there, the first principal dancer of the New York City Ballet, looking for a studio to teach his dancers and initiate a project he had in mind. Within months, that project would materialize as the Dance Theater of Harlem, of which I became a founding member as pianist and then music director. I did not know that joining Dance Theater of Harlem would also result in my becoming a composer with the opportunities therein. New York University was the educational institution from which I later graduated as a composition major. Through many years, I have collaborated with New Jersey City University Distinguished Department of Music, Dance, and Theater through presenting lectures in concerts featuring my music and curating events for the concert series. I have come to admire the commitment and passion of the faculty and the determination of the students of this institution. To see students graduate is a joyful moment for all the professors and families involved in their journey, an emotion that I share. My journey to where I am standing before you today has been blessed by the spirit, encouragement, and support not only of my family, but of teachers, mentors, colleagues, neighbors, friends, audiences, and well-wishers. They have been there for me in the good times and in the not so good times. I'm not standing here alone. Besides me and behind me, though you cannot see them, are the invisible spirits that have helped me reach the dreams that my family aspire for their little girl. Today, as I receive this honorary doctoral degree, I reflect on the memory of those that have touched and continue to touch my life profoundly. On this day of your commencement, each of you is embarking on a new journey. Each one of you is a dream of a grandmother, a grandfather, a mother, father, family, professors, mentors. They have walked with you along the way, and they have walked with you to this point. You are yourself becoming professionals, teachers, mentors, parents, families, thread in the fabric of our humanity. As you continue on your journey and give service to our societies with your unique talents, you in turn will offer your support, encouragement, and powerful spirit that will help others realize their dreams. Thank you. I salute your success with great joy. And gracias. Yo celebro vuestros éxitos con gran satisfacción.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of New Jersey City University, and in recognition of your attainments in completing the prescribed curriculum, I confer upon you the Honorary Doctorate of Humanities, for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, duties, immunities, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations again, Doctora.
Thank you, Dr. Leone, for those inspirational words. We are honored you were able to join us today, so please join me in a round of applause for Dr. Leone once more. I now want to ask our 2022-2023 Student Government President, Tyquel Haley, to introduce our next honorary degree recipient.
Make some noise, NJCU. Nah, that was a little weak. Let's try that one more time. I said, make some noise, NJCU. As stated, my name is Tyquel Haley. I've had the pleasure and the honor of serving this campus for the past 2 years as a Student Government Association President. I'm here to introduce our next honorary degree recipient, but before I do, I've got to give honor to God, who's the head of my life. To my family, to my friends, to my loved ones, all those who are here to celebrate this joyous occasion, thank you, and I love you. It is my honor to present our honorary degree recipient to our second recipient, Ryan Haygood. Ryan P. Haygood is a nationally respected civil rights lawyer. As president and CEO of the New Jersey Institute for Social Justice, Ryan leads a team of advocates who harness community engagement, research, writing, public education, policy, and litigation to build reparative systems that create wealth, justice, and power for Black and brown and other people of color. Under Ryan's leadership, the Institute's advocacy has become a model for states as places to build community power from the ground up. While Jim Crow-like voter suppression has swept across America in recent years, Ryan and his team has successfully championed the restoration of the vote to 83,000 people on probation and parole, a right denied since 1844, the establishment of online voter registration and early voting, and the end to prison-based gerrymandering. Ryan also led the Institute's litigation efforts to defeat the Trump campaign's challenge to New Jersey's voting accommodations during the COVID pandemic and to ensure that voters' ballots would not be rejected for signature mismatch reasons. Under Ryan's leadership, the Institute has also become a leader on New Jersey's racial wealth gap, publishing original racial wealth data and championing policies to close the state's vast wealth disparities, including the $15 minimum wage. Ryan oversees the Institute's advocacy to expand home ownership opportunities establish fair appraisal policies, and cancel student loan debt. As well as the Institute's first of its kind Say the Word Reparations Campaign for State Reparations Task Force. Ryan has also led the Institute to the forefront of creating solutions to reduce the footprint of law enforcement and help keep communities safe. Following Darnella Frazier's courageous recording of George Floyd's murder, the Institute championed the call for a statewide First Amendment policy to protect the right for record police conduct without intimidation, a policy subsequently established by the Attorney General. The Institute's advocacy also led to the historic closure announcement for 2 of New Jersey's youth prisons and an $8.4 million investment in youth restorative justice hubs in communities most impacted by youth incarceration. Ryan has also spearheaded the Institute's membership on the independent monitoring team overseeing the Newark Police Division's consent decree with the Department of Justice. In that role, the Institute centered community engagement and the development of 16 new policies designed to bring about the transformation in policing that Newark residents have urged since 1967 Newark Rebellion. The Institute and partners also championed the passage of an independent prosecutor bill to address police misconduct. Prior to leading the Institute, Ryan served as Deputy Director of Litigation at the NAACP Legal Defense and Education Fund, Incorporated, where he worked for more than a decade and litigated some of the most important civil rights cases of our time. In 2 of those cases, he defended a core provision of the Voting Rights Act before the United States Supreme Court. He also led LDF's successful challenge to Texas' racially discriminatory photo ID law, leading to the first ruling of its kind when a federal district court struck down Texas' photo ID law as intentionally racially discriminatory, a violation of the Voting Rights Act and an unconstitutional poll tax. Ryan speaks and writes regularly on issues concerning race, law, social justice, democracy, and power. Ryan received his JD from the University of Colorado of Law and a BA in American History and Political Science, cum laude, from Colorado College, where he was nominated for a Rhodes Scholarship and earned academic and athletic All-American and Hall of Fame honors as a football player. Ryan is a trustee and vice chair of the Board of Colorado College and a member of the Board of Directors of the New Jersey Performing Arts Center. Ryan, we at New Jersey City University want to take a special moment to thank you for the work that you do. I now would like to invite President Acebo, Trustee Leanne Haas, and Mr. Haygood to the podium for degree conferral.
It is my pleasure to present this honorary degree by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of New Jersey City University, and in recognition of your attainments in completing the prescribed requirements, I confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Humanities, for which you have been recommended with all the rights, duties, immunities, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Congratulations, Dr. Haygood.
NJCU class of 2023, clap it up for yourselves, please. I want to can we just thank Brother Ty Quill for that introduction? Please clap it up for him as well, please. As I was listening to this introduction, I was reminded of one of my favorite Old Testament scriptures, and there's this, some of you all are familiar with a famous prayer offered by an Old Testament prophet. His name was Habakkuk. And Habakkuk talked a lot about the conditions of his community, and he offered this plea to God to address the injustices that he saw. And there was a pause after his prayer, and then God answered him and said this. God says to the Old Testament Habakkuk in response to his plea, his prayer for his community, God says back, "Look at the nations and watch, and be utterly amazed, for I am going to do something in your days that you would not believe even if you were told." And class of 2023, I promise to you that God's response to Habakkuk thousands of years ago applies to you in this very moment. It was a prayer I learned when I was graduating from college. I was a person who, as a kid, didn't know any lawyers at all. I learned about Thurgood Marshall watching these videos, these black and white videos called Eyes on the Prize. And they chronicled the civil rights movement. And I saw in these videos these heroic people whose names we would not know, who literally put themselves in harm's way to make our country move closer to its high ideals and its low practices. And I had a teacher, Mr. Pettigen, who told me that though I did not know any lawyers, I could be one. That idea in my mind, supported by my mom who raised me by herself, and by the way, the most beautiful then girlfriend, now wife of 22 years, Charity Haygood, inspired, led me to this place today. I want to thank President Acebo, his board, and his team for thinking of me, and my fellow Dr. Leon for this award, my dear friend, NJCU trustee, and CEO of Big Brothers and Big Sisters, Carlos Lignacs, for nominating me for this award, my institute trustee and NJCU professor, Dr. Antoinette Ellis Williams, and another close friend and NJCU graduate, Eve Anderson. This award is so special to me because, like so many of you all, I was the first in my family to go to college. And if you had told me then that I'd be speaking to you now as an attorney, I promise you I wouldn't have believed you, which is why this is so humbling for me. I've been thinking a lot about the word unprecedented lately. You know that word unprecedented, it means never known or never done before. Unprecedented, never known or done before. And as we gather here today, I want to acknowledge that we are living in unprecedented times. We continue at this very moment to emerge from the COVID-19 pandemic that has profoundly impacted all of us, some of us personally in unimaginable ways. This pandemic reminds us that all of us stand on a foundation that is cracked, and we have seen through those cracks earthquakes erupt in our communities, particularly in the last couple of years. As an illustration of one of those cracks, last week we commemorated the 3rd anniversary of George Floyd's killing by police. You also know that his death inspired some of the largest social protests in American history. But no one understands these unprecedented times better than the NJCU class of 2023. 2023. You, NJCU class of 2023, faced down the entire COVID-19 pandemic from the beginning to this present moment. You ushered in the end of an international health crisis that, according to the World Health Organization, claimed the precious lives of more than 3 million people. But you survived. And I think that unprecedented times summon unprecedented people to do unprecedented things. Class of 2023, that is who you are. You are unprecedented. And so today you graduate from the mighty, mighty NJCU, one of New Jersey's oldest four-year public student of color serving institutions. Like me, most of you are first-generation college graduates. And you're graduating from this incredibly diverse university at a time when New Jersey has become one of the most racially diverse states in the country. This, you all, is what New Jersey and America look like. You enter with your NJCU degree, undergraduate and graduate degrees, a New Jersey that is now majority people of color, which speaks to the expanding access to power that people of color now hold. Class of 2023, with your NJCU degree, you're prepared to do what has never been done or known before. And we need you now more than ever. First, we need NJCU graduates, your unprecedented generosity, your unprecedented generous financial support to your soon alma mater to ensure the future of graduates can follow in your footsteps. And next, we need your unprecedented courage to meet these unprecedented times. I mentioned to you at the top George Floyd's name. His name and his tragic death are known by people across the world for a very specific reason. And that's because 3 years ago, a then 17-year-old young woman walked to the corner store with her cousin and saw George Floyd being murdered. Her name, Darnella Frazier. Minding her business, walking to the corner store, she saw a police officer killing George Floyd. Many people, she would say, continued on their way, but she stopped. She pulled her phone out, she recorded for more than 9 minutes, even as police harassed her to stop. 9 minutes uninterrupted George Floyd's killing, and you all know what followed her courageous recording of the injustice that she saw. We have not seen in this country bigger protests that were led than what we saw following Darnella Frazier's recording of George Floyd. We need you all, NJCU class of 2023, to follow in Darnella Frazier's footsteps and record the injustices you see. We need your voice, your excellence, your commitment to addressing the most difficult issues of our time. We need your heart for justice, your proximity to our communities, your righteous indignation, outrage, impatience, and urgency. We need your leadership and advocacy to help fill the cracks in our foundations and build a new one. We need you, finally, NJCU class of 2023, to help us design a new New Jersey. And I cannot wait to bear witness to what you all will create. Congratulations to you, the unprecedented class of 2023 at NJCU. God bless you.
Good afternoon. My name is Sandy Chucko, and I am an academic advisor within our University Advisement Center. I am pleased to introduce a video performance of You Will Be Found from the Broadway hit show Dear Evan Hansen. You Will Be Found is directed by Mark Dalio, Area Coordinator of Musical Theater Studies and Professor of Voice, and performed by our NJCU Musical Theater Workshop. Woo!
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
So let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found.
So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your hand and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
You will be found.
There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone.
If you only say the word,
From across the silence, your voice is heard. Oh, oh,
someone will come running.
someone will come running.
Good morning. My name is Donna Brault, and I am the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs here at NJCU. Wasn't that a wonderful performance? Thank you to our music, dance, and theater department students and Mark Dalio for creating such a special moment. At this time, it is my honor to begin recognizing our graduate students. First, Dr. Marvin Walker, Dean of the College of Professional Studies, will present the College of Professional Studies candidates for the doctoral, master's, and then bachelor's degrees. Then, Dr. Wei Shangdong, Dean of the NJCU School of Business, will present the candidates for master's, bachelor's degrees of the School of Business. Dr. Lourdes Sutton, Dean of the Deborah Cannon Partridge Wolf College of Education, will present the Deborah Cannon Partridge Wolf College of Education candidates for the doctoral, master's, and bachelor's degrees. Last but not least, the candidates for the professional diploma, master's, and bachelor's degrees from the William J. Maxwell College of Arts and Sciences will be presented by Dr. Scott Mittman, Dean of the college. We will begin with the candidates for our doctoral degree program from the School of Professional Studies. At this time, I would like to call President Acebo and Dean Walker to the podium.
Good morning. Will the Doctor of Science candidate in the College of Professional Studies please stand? No one? Come on. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates in the College of Professional Studies who have completed all requirements for the Doctor of Science in Civil Security, Leadership, Management and Policy degree, who have been recommended by the faculty in the College of Professional Study for the degree.
I will. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of New Jersey City University, and in recognition of your attainments in completing the prescribed curriculum, I confer upon you the Doctor of Science degree for which you have been recommended with all the rights, duties, immunities, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining.
Dr. James Kiley. Dr. Kiley's thesis is entitled Transportation Safety and Policy, Evaluating Elements of Motorist Experiential Education in Driver's Training and its Impact on Move Over Law Compliance in Maryland.
Now, will the candidates in the College of Professional Studies for the Masters of Science degrees please stand? Will the candidates in the College of Professional Studies for the Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Science in Nursing degrees please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates in the College of Professional Studies who have completed all requirements for the master's and bachelor's degree and who have been recommended by the faculty in the College of Professional Studies for the degree. Please be seated.
I am pleased and excited to announce the candidates for our doctoral degree programs in the College of Education. At this time, I would like to call President Acebo and Drs. Christine Harrington, Michael Sparrow from our Doctorate in Community College Leadership, and doctoral program, and Dr. Ziegler and Carnahan from our Educational Technology program to the stage to assist in the hooding of graduates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of New Jersey City University and recognition of your attainments in completing the prescribed curriculum, I confer upon you the doctoral degrees for which you have been recommended with all the rights, duties, immunities, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining.
Dr. Lena Beard. Dr. Beard's thesis is entitled, Evaluating a Text Messaging Program to Reduce Summer Melt of First-Generation Community College Applicants. Dr. Anne Marie Hughes. Dr. Hughes' thesis is entitled, Evaluation of a Department Chair Institute for Academic Excellence. Dr. Floyd Jeter. Dr. Jeter's thesis is entitled, Too Few Black Male Educators, Assessing Focus Groups as a Tool for Students' Voice. Dr. Sandra Jones-Legay. Dr. Jones-Legay's thesis is entitled, Evaluating How an ED Community College Program Supports Women of Color. Dr. Marian Ochoa Murillo. Dr. Ochoa Murillo's thesis is entitled, Student Success Course for English Learners, a Single Case Study Program Evaluation. Dr. Carrie Schroyer. Dr. Schroyer's thesis is entitled, Evaluating a Faculty Community of Practice, COP, a look at growth mindset and STEM student success. Dr. Faraz Siddiq. Dr. Siddiq's thesis is entitled, An Evaluation of Pause Techniques in STEM Courses in a Community College. Dr. Hamza Weedham. Dr. Weedham's thesis is entitled, A Qualitative Cross-Institutional Program Evaluation on Black Male Initiative Programs at Community Colleges, a Program Evaluation. Dr. Jonathan Weisbrod. Dr. Weisbrod's thesis is entitled An Evaluation of a Course-Based Undergraduate Research Program at a Community College. Dr. Alex And we'd like to thank our faculty from community colleges for their assistance in today's doctoral hooding. Dr. Alex Alexandre. Dr. Alexandre's thesis is entitled Aspects of Instructional Design Models That Are Being Utilized in Middle School Classrooms, a Qualitative Case Study. Dr. Francis Sachito. Dr. Sachito's thesis is entitled Principals' Use of Internet Monitoring Tools to Address Student Discipline Issues, a Mixed Method Study. Dr. Christina Harb. Dr. Harb's thesis is entitled A Motivational Impact of Digital Badging in Higher Education, a Qualitative Exploratory Case Study. Dr. Denise Ismailoff. Dr. Ismailoff's thesis is entitled A Case Study of an E-Learning Platform for Social and Emotional Learning in an Urban Charter Middle School, a Narrative Approach to Qualitative Inquiry. Dr. LaDana Jenkins. Dr. Jenkins' thesis is entitled Unmute Yourself, an exploratory qualitative study examining the virtual internship experiences of college students during the COVID-19 pandemic. Dr. Susan Murray. Dr. Murray's thesis is entitled The Role of School Mission in Technology Implementation in K-12 Independent Schools. Dr. Stephanie Pabord-Burke. Dr. Pabord-Burke's thesis is entitled The Impact of a High School Maker Education Program on Student Interest in STEM Careers, a Mixed Method Study. Dr. Giancarlo Perez Flores. Dr. Perez Flores' thesis is entitled Science Teacher Experiences with Professional Development and Virtual Labs, a Mixed Method Study. Dr. Feliz Zabak. Dr. Zabak's thesis is entitled Digital SEL, an explanatory sequential mixed method study of elementary school teachers' experiences in teaching social emotional learning with digital technology. And Dr. Michelle Zombik. Dr. Zombik's thesis is entitled Screencasting for Formative Assessment of Student Digital Production, and explanatory sequential mixed method study.
Will the candidates in the Deborah Cannon Partridge Wolf College of Education for the Master of Arts and Master of Arts in Teaching degree please stand? Will the candidates in the Deborah Cannon Partridge Wolf College of Education for the Bachelor of Arts in Teaching please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates in the Deborah Cannon Partridge Wolf College of Education who have completed all requirements for the master's and bachelor's degree and who have been recommended by the faculty in the Deborah Cannon Partridge Wolf College of Education for the degrees. You may be seated.
Will the candidates in the School of Business for the Master of Business Administration and Master of Finance, Master of Science degrees please stand? Will the candidates in the School of Business for the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates in the School of Business who have completed all requirements for the master's and bachelor's degrees and who have been recommended by the faculty in the School of Business for the degree. Please be seated.
Will the candidates in the William J. Maxwell College of Arts and Sciences for the Professional Diploma in School Psychology please stand? Will the candidates in the William J. Maxwell College of Arts and Sciences for the Master of Arts, Master of Fine Arts, and Master of Music degrees please stand? Will the candidates in the William J. Maxwell College of Arts and Sciences for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Science degrees please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates in the William J. Maxwell College of Arts and Sciences who have completed all requirements for the Professional Diploma and the Master's and Bachelor's degrees and who have been recommended by the faculty in the William J. Maxwell College of Arts and Sciences for the degree. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the William J. Maxwell College of Arts and Sciences, who have also completed all of the requirements for a co-major in education from the Deborah Cannon Partridge Wolfe College of Education, remain standing? All others may be seated. Mr. President, I have the honor of recognizing the individuals who have completed the requirements for the bachelor's degrees from the William J. Maxwell College of Arts and Sciences, who have also completed all of the requirements for a co-major in education from the Deborah Cannon Partridge Wolfe College of Education. You may be seated.
Now, we hope you're ready. We will begin recognizing each graduating student individually. One of the great NJCU traditions is that each student receiving a degree will come forward as his or her name is being called. We ask all graduates, family members, and loved ones to remain in the hall until all names have been called, as this is when the president will confer the degrees. Please remember, every name counts.
Class of 2023, who's ready to graduate? Darty Nimavat.
Georgina Moore.
Dewani Vipul Shah.
Tyjus Abetu, cum laude.
Takshma Rajesh Gandhi. Prathna Ajay Kumar Gupta. Ronnie Rajupathy.
Nanette Johnson.
Ananya Mishra.
Elizabeth Sanchez.
Anshul Patel. Pooja Singh. Avona Janae Young.
Michelle Dacuna Barbosa.
Tony Win No.
Jose Manuel Ramos.
Kedwin De La Cruz.
Crystal C. Martins.
Samuel Nichafong Mingu.
Priyanka Achanta.
Desiree Graham McFarland. Ricky Santiago Cruz.
Eleni Rosales.
Naomi R. Serrano.
Tripti Mondo.
Mary Ella Truesdale. Kelly Ann Rossiter.
Lisa Marie Marte.
Amina Hassan Amara.
Daisy Tume.
Raymond Garcia.
Tayosi Iyana Lua Oyanola.
Yersi O. Sorto.
Neil Castro Villaverde.
Farah Kane.
Jonathan Kayanan Cantata.
Cydia Avila.
Esperanza Garces.
Vanessa Remsen. Luan Zhang.
Sameh Hezkayo.
Dominic Grand.
Imani Nicole Dawkins.
Scott Anthony Williams Jr.
Kaya Marie Dingo.
Erwin J. Rodriguez Jr.
Jayashri Mashed Davy.
Fatima Marcella Quilcat. Todd Conine. Natalia V. Sienna.
Valerie Celeste Suga Morales.
Yelin Badilla Varney.
Julissa Rodriguez.
Vanya Mamwaka Suma. Madeline De La Rama.
Joseph Anthony Bianchi.
Alex Vicente Bastidas.
Layla Rianne Brumont.
Alex Buke Ojwang.
Dai Anna Imad.
Gianna Rachel Messina Mir.
Sebastian Sanchez.
Angelo J.C. Moreno. Zachary Mark Gislesson. Tashar A. Ramroop.
Aisha Lee McEachern Hill.
Juan Rosario.
Julio Cesar Ruiz.
Stephanie F. Colon. Brittany Wah.
Jonah Lee Perez. Magna cum laude.
Latoya D. Scott Allison.
Medali Suyan.
Yolanda Lynn Vega.
Alejandro Augusta Pereira Gonzalez.
Neil Patel. Jaslyn C. Johnson. Karina R. Jurgensen. Sanskruti Patel. Needy Patel.
Vanessa Bonilla, summa cum laude.
Twinkle Gautambi Kitani. Pallavi Jain. Isaias Angel Pena.
Mia J. Cobb Roseberry.
Ryan Nicholas Camargo, summa cum laude.
Kobe Vo, cum laude.
Chris Harrison Camargo, summa cum laude. Jennifer Torres Pasqua. Nardos Helu Mitiku.
Benny M. Lopez.
Montakim Bala Khan Majlis.
Angelina Layla Feldman.
Janaya Janae Smith. Rabia Fayaz. Francis John Shipman IV. John Michael Perez.
Catherine Diaz.
Chantel Brianna Worrell.
Eric X. Campo Verde.
Francesco Figliuzzi.
Jennifer Georges.
Michael Anthony Batista.
Sarah K. Imani Russell, cum laude. Savannah Karina Monterosa, magna cum laude.
Christopher Fernando Salazar.
Michael J. Kaplan, summa cum laude.
Andrew Joseph Brem. Jennifer Liz Pagan.
Sal Divich.
Jacqueline G. Shanin. Jacqueline Lizeth Lopez Orellana, cum laude.
Mihadili Alexandra Polanco.
Melanie J. Uraga Alvarez, cum laude.
Abigail Diaz.
Javon Justin Belize.
John Robert Kaminsky.
Leslie Fontaine, cum laude. Manuel Steve Castro. Haresh Jonathan Udhareen II, summa cum laude.
Valerie Sonia Jisoo.
Carlos Javier Castro Mojica.
Rowan Ismail.
Quilang Yang, summa cum laude.
Christina Ashley Goray, cum laude.
Nadia Matilde Tavares, cum laude.
Dejana Denise Cicerone. Dejane.
Hazel Amy O'Lerte.
Brandon Scott Bart, cum laude.
Tania Estefania Ochoa.
Saifen Aziz.
Victor Sandor Madar Dank.
Nguzi Kalu.
Destiny Davida Gittens.
Joseph St. Jean.
Hachmi Sharif Lunens.
Zachary Taigi.
Anessa Rasul, magna cum laude.
Muhammad Salah Aji Mbodu. Jada Atia Camacho.
Jao Pedro Carvalho.
Joseph Jorge Luis Alcia Lopez, cum laude.
Jennifer Thino, magna cum laude.
Raul Singh.
Marcdele Rosario Berdier.
Angel Madera.
Seyika Sima.
Alejandro Romo.
Brazili Amparo Marti.
Giselle Cruz.
Lisa Hajai.
Ebram Jayed.
Nicholas Andrew Christian Taney, summa cum laude.
David Correa, summa cum laude.
Diana Arias.
Aria Enid Morales, magna cum laude.
Shannon Alexis Lemon.
Ihouma Awunali.
Henry Alexander Gonzalez.
Arika Tapia, magna cum laude.
Karen Valle.
Danielle Nickerson, summa cum laude.
Paulina Agatina, cum laude.
Lynette Espinal, cum laude.
Rudolph Anthony Vital, magna cum laude.
Ibrahim Mustafa, magna cum laude.
Xavier Emmanuel Andujar Capo.
Mike Velasquez.
Samuel Alexander De Leon.
Lydia Dukas.
Marla Panique.
Jacob Josue Rodriguez, cum laude.
Michael Ajinafuja.
Nisha Singh.
Wanhara Charles.
Glennis Vargas Rosario.
Ashley Nicole Castro.
Danny Jalal King.
Sayam Sharfuddin.
Eric Gill.
Philippe Gabriel Reed.
Patrice Sasha Withy, summa cum laude.
Natalia Ordonez.
Zainab Tahir. Shumar Chantel Corsi.
Yasmin Mamur.
Mariella Limos.
Kristen Michaela Henry.
Yedlin Tinio, summa cum laude.
Kayleann Pino.
Jaslyn Mariellis Gomez, summa cum laude.
Isabella Mia Rodriguez.
Maria Teresa Afonso.
Wajiha Kazi.
Jose E. Perez.
Maria Isabel Cruz.
Rosara Gonzalez.
Zayad Hafiz.
Erwin Karakutin.
Alice De Leon Santos. Tydell Anthony Powell.
Mary Kate Morrison.
Jenna Austin.
Julissa Fernandez. Jackson Ramirez.
Jessica Marie Rivera. Dilafruz Devron Bekova.
Anthony Lambana.
Rebecca Lynn Danesco Meringue.
Tyneal Jackson.
Hannah Ella Doliente.
Rosary Maria Gomez.
Zanab Amjad Aziz. Wilfrance Thurzai.
Bersabe Guadalupe Martinez.
Anthony Silvio Bianchini.
Jose Rivera Carrera.
Berenice Ismari Bonilla.
Victor Trinidad. Jeremiah Iolite Irenka.
Sandy Macon.
Jared Edison Heleno. Jennifer Madera. Stephen Castillo.
Maria F. Fernandez. Jessica Lee Maselli.
Ziana Halley.
Abir Aldrimli.
Rasul Maxul.
Audra Simone Mayorga.
Tayaba Esan.
Ivy Desiree Wilson.
Denise Cardenas.
Shadi A. Abdel Malik.
Jacqueline Tatiana Ventura.
Zareen Kurbanzada.
Samuel Rohaili Ramirez Ancheta.
Vanessa Prada.
Lucero Estevez De Leon.
Dunya Alaziz.
Luis Edwin Gonzalez Jr.
Jean Chris Beltran Arce.
Natalie Jean Mendez.
Michael Owosu.
Ann S. Lanneman.
Tyra Dominique.
Jamie Elizabeth Kiernan.
Nazir Bernard Brown.
Lisa Cagliostro. Amy E. Salom.
Joshua Martin Cambe Gotia, summa cum laude.
Helen Mafinajad.
Basanti Samir Gurgis, cum laude. Daniel Isaiah Malkowski.
Ivan Andreas.
Christopher Austin Campbell, summa cum laude. Stephanie Rachette Hilario.
Harry Samaniego.
Daniel Felipe Perez, summa cum laude.
Melissa Condit.
Ayana Dechi Holmes.
Tanya Latrice Walker.
Jaskari Vasquez.
Ethel Jacqueline Braun.
Mohammed Ahmed Tahir.
Thomas B. Jossel.
Jaime Telepa.
Lisa Johnson.
Valesco Soto.
Muntaha Chaudhry.
Arlene Sharina Albert, magna cum laude.
Maria Zia.
Junior Manaandra Virsami.
Muhammad Kasif.
Ramona Ward.
Demonte Jade Consel.
Aura Alina Vernaza.
Drew B. Wislock, summa cum laude.
Johnny Hughes, summa cum laude.
Janet Brooks.
Saha Muhammad Omar.
And Jenny A. Jilzine Colon, cum laude.
Celso Everardo Mejia.
Kelly Ho.
Gregory Joseph Forbes Jr.
Carmel Fills Amy.
Kristen Anna Trimblett.
Emily Ruiz.
Kyle Thomas.
Travis T. Grundy.
Gianluca Baldino.
Odell Daniela Russell, magna cum laude.
Lindsay Kathleen Weiss, summa cum laude.
Joseph R. Allman, summa cum laude.
Jalessi Navarro, cum laude.
Joshua Hernandez. Abnoob Taufik.
Maximilian Kitaichik, cum laude.
Maria Vinine.
Jaleese Lee. Peter Rosenthal.
Kelly Marie Rainey, summa cum laude.
Brianna Elizabeth McDermott.
Kelly Faith Kilsby, magna cum laude.
D'Angelo Javon Barrow.
Thomas M. Burns.
Solia F. Rose, magna cum laude.
Daniel Gonzalez Galarza, cum laude.
Gloria Prisi.
Rafael Castro.
Aylin M. Campos, summa cum laude.
Basil Saeed, cum laude.
Melanie Lons Miglianica.
Alexander Tomoyo Shimizu.
Elsa Collage.
Romel Castano.
Jonathan M. Cologne.
Jabbar Nishan Feggins.
James Thomas Wilson Jr., summa cum laude.
Marlon Monegro.
Robert E. McAvoy, magna cum laude.
Arame Diouf.
David Lacasano, magna cum laude. Hamza Matori.
Victoria Gill.
Molina Libya Quispe, summa cum laude.
Christopher Jangra, summa cum laude.
Juliana Santos, summa cum laude.
Andrew James Lewis, summa cum laude.
Ashley Michelle Florentino Ortiz.
Christopher Michael O'Connor.
Michael Guilherme Souza.
Elianaja D. Slade.
Ines Pereira Arujo.
Monica Sarker.
Juliana Menjivar Sanchez.
Christian Martinez.
Heidi Grant.
Mohammed Usman Shahzad.
Anas Manashra.
Ashley Yvette Coranza. Miguel Angel Valentin III. Marlene Estevez Santos.
Shayla Salazar.
Emmanuel Abara. Jada Taylor Smith. Leslie Marie Branch.
Guillermo Francisco Argueta Jr.
Doyen Osborne. Myron Lewis. Myron Willis. Jasmine Iman Coco Reese.
Viola K. Swissisa, cum laude.
Michael Jonathan Cortenhouse.
Zuleika Matilde Copeland.
Odalis Maritza Hernandez.
Micah I. Wells.
Caton Darley.
Semusia Egbera.
Jeffrey Roman Lozano, summa cum laude.
Natalie De Jesus.
Marlon Morcos.
Bianca Danielle Perez.
Abigail Rodriguez, summa cum laude.
Maria Del Mar Sanchez, magna cum laude.
Justin Arizuma.
Aishatu Meizangu Tafi Hippolyte.
Emubosa Akiri.
Michelle Garcia.
Aaliyah Joan Bradshaw. Victoria Schism, cum laude.
Olowapelumi Oyenki Oideji.
Jennifer D. Narvaez.
Faith Olowatimlayan Eula.
Orlani Guzman.
Michael Persad Tapala.
Deanna Nicole Willis.
Kania Zamara Palacios Flores, cum laude.
Bridget Giron. Kayla Briud, magna cum laude.
Crystal J. Tapale.
Esme Nubani, cum laude. Jasmine Cruz. Kalel Red. Harold Valsin Jr. Zainab M. El Said. Adrian Javier Infante. Akina Aurelian. Violetta Maribel Sanders. Ayana D. Comer, magna cum laude. Zaria Brielle Thomas. Enrique Cuevas. Russell James Zarzuela Dizon.
Levi Sihi Johnson.
Tanisha Jamelia Anthony. Shanti Bracy. Shantae Bracy.
Giovanna F. Parker.
Jacqueline Brown.
Erica L. Carrington.
Krista Elizabeth Selsick.
Julia Esposito.
This is education.
said.
Kimberly A. Madalena. Jenna Rose Maz Kulichi. Susan M. Altringer. Susie D. Roshti.
Allison B. Pers.
Nicole Karas Ropke.
Ariana Bianciella.
Jacqueline Marie Guidi.
Ashley Elizabeth Iliff.
Rachel Molly Feinstein.
Caitlin Ann O'Neill.
Amira Dahlia.
Marquirithita Desiree Clark.
Fabiana Christina Robolo.
Stephanie Ann Liriano.
Shannon Marie Gallagher.
Jennifer Rogers.
Fatima Saab.
Mara Cruz Castillo. Michelle K. Torrey.
Erin Quiones.
Natalie C. Ramirez.
Eileen K. Hughes.
Pamela Mincola.
Miriam Aziz.
Rakita Sneed.
Iran Negreen.
Ashley Helen Bachow.
Paula S. Gray.
Shaquana Young.
Martise Ramirez.
Sierra Monique Robinson. Amanda Rago.
Tony Ann Serbo.
Pearl A. Dominguez.
Natalie Cofone.
Nora Kubra Coz.
Vanessa Jennifer Garcia.
Carl Anthony Bain.
Jillian Nicole Colacerdo. Harriet Nadia Reynoso.
Grace C. Amparo.
Nicole Leigh Bonner.
Alyssa Kate Baez.
Alina Khan Grubbs.
Allah Shahin.
Catherine D. Baguette.
Francesca Charasaro.
Shanika Chanel McPherson.
Dalen Diaz.
Betsy A. Rodriguez.
Gustavo Maya de Amarim.
Aura E. Wilkins.
Rana Gachum.
Taliba Cui Orotiwa.
Julie Ann Mark.
Martha Thabit Abdelmalak Marzouk.
Kimberly Ann Green.
Joseph Martin Aponte.
Nazia Ali Singh.
Ariana Perez.
Patrick Joseph Fahey.
Roxanne Sharmiya Argarwal.
Cassidy R. Stazak.
Liliana Fabiola Grullon.
Lillian Irene Zapeta.
Janelle L. Santiago.
Kayla Cook.
Tamika S. Bordeaux.
Rowena de Ala Trias.
Karina Moreno.
Christina Mejias.
Tiara Brown.
Sabrina McGee.
Mario Spiniello.
Victoria McGee.
Sheree Marie Bolkman O'Brien. Edwina Cristaline Suarez.
Naya Shani Houston.
Andrea D. Dornbos.
Jolia Sontang.
Jessica Ann Cunningham.
Bhakvika Mahesh Patel.
Daniela Stephanie Fernandez.
Corinne A. DeFazio.
Douglas James Bailey. Woo!
Brittany Marie Santiago.
Amara Ahmed.
Allison Marie Corella.
Nahila J. Irving.
Alexandra Christ.
Martin John McNerney.
Lauren Perez.
Ramiz Lawson.
Barbara Mino.
Cheryl T. Drakeford.
Alexandra Kapitanova.
Joshua Balasa.
Michelle A. DiMatteo.
David Alan Mulaland.
Jennifer Ortiz.
Liz Mers Padilla.
Melissa Ann Travellino.
Claudia L. Mendoza.
Marianne T. Pham.
Stacy Renee Lespinaci.
Sharuk Yosef.
Selena Vasquez.
Marissa Ferranti.
Nikki Aaliyah Mitchell. Magna cum laude.
Michelle Badillo.
Lily Chandler Acox. Diego Allen Reyes.
Jessica Y. Perez.
Justin Victor Jablonski.
Evelyn M. Gurcheski, cum laude.
Iris J. Martin.
Andrea Cecilia Cifuentes, cum laude.
Ashley Nicole Dowdy.
Monica Hanna, cum laude.
Christina Ruth Bodine.
Irvi Apurva Shah.
Ixel Rodriguez.
Melanie Dariana Hernandez.
Carla Stephanie Silva Cherez, cum laude.
John Finley Liddell, magna cum laude.
Alexandra Williams, cum laude.
Nirvana N. Naguib. Putra Sejari, summa cum laude.
Saina Moazami. Mia Menendez. Gil Frank Nunez Jr.
Maria S. Alvarado.
Brianna Alyssa Rohr.
Jocelyn Ranero.
Amanda Romero.
Jacqueline Elizabeth Di Quattro.
Raquel Alexandra Henriquez.
Dana Josephine Green.
Elif Sayan.
Jessica Lindsay Brown.
Nick M. Magarali.
Edith Mahia.
Connor Michael Glenn Babos.
Jessica Victor.
Mackenzie Johanna Conroy.
Asifa Ali.
Lazara Luisa Diaz.
Hector Raymond Cabrera.
Gabriela Soledad Rivas.
Neika St. Pierre.
Jennifer Verdina.
Eniola Ayomad Ajuwan. Favor Allah.
Joyce China Marem Kideife, magna cum laude.
Favor Ajuwan.
Benjamin Joseph Harder. Ignacio Laura Romero.
Marvelous O Charlene Martinez.
Alonso Alejandro Acosta.
Ava Same.
Ariadne Trujillo Duran.
Ava Same is Kuma Sum Laude.
Yankee Tang.
Brittany Rose Merolda. Brianna Lewis.
Ariel Omar Robles.
Kanaya Mary Williams.
Cynthia Mabel Aisi.
Demesia Denise Ransom.
Lourdes Isabel Rosales Martinez.
Jonathan Robert Cohen.
Nazrin Malik Mekael.
Tayi Olayemi Amedu Babatund.
Justin Valen. Ramon E. Regalado Jr. Helen Astrid Rivera. Ava Bolis. Nicholas Anthony Darrow, summa cum laude. Edward John Marilit Alonso. Alan Anthony Laborde. Christopher Perriera. Renato Jan Vasalao. Magna cum laude. Michelle Norwold.
Alex Joseph Camacho, summa cum laude.
Jennifer Marie Jimenez.
Leah Adams.
Rachel Salinas, summa cum laude.
Sarah Masood, summa cum laude.
Tahani Tomlinson.
Victory Kiamanga Mayama.
Megan Imani Francis.
Yamaya M. Williams.
Aisha Al-Hassan, cum laude.
Brianna Maria Abreu.
Mohammed Rameh.
Guriana A. Nixon.
Diamond Deborah De Barros.
Chelsea Sterling.
Craig Anthony Hamilton.
Kevin Orsini.
Jalen Patricia Rodriguez Villa.
Leo Calderon. Brian Remigio Oz.
Precious Green.
Joseph Omar Soto.
Megan Rose Hanley.
Miriam Solomon.
Jakir Xavier Johnson. Josepha Tapia.
Christina H. Gatas.
DeAndre D. Mota.
Madonna Haney Khalil.
Roger Betancourt.
Maral Medhat Bashkroon.
Ramez Bekri Abid.
Martina Isaac.
Carolos Tafiq.
Alexa Marcella Ramirez.
Josue Zarita.
Jennifer A. Aguilar. Cum laude.
Kira Marisol Flores Murillo, summa cum laude.
Abigail Janella Charles.
Brian Vargas.
Amanda Mariah Diane Dumas.
Lisette Castillo, cum laude.
Maria Fernanda Bonero, cum laude.
Donovan Hines.
Amani Chavez.
Yismeli Seri.
Abdul Kokar.
Aaliyah Montgomery.
Christina Marie Sabater.
Michaela Namia Lewis, cum laude.
Sabrina Erica Nelson. Sabina Erica Nelson.
Adamia Alicia.
Paige Tyler Bishop, cum laude.
Roman Alexander Simmons.
Angela Joy Huggins.
Annabelle Arroyo, cum laude.
Omar M. Kanan.
Jonathan Tyler Dorson.
Mohammed Matari.
Amina Masood Cohen.
Obeda Muhammad Omar, cum laude.
Naomi Andujar.
Abdul Latif Muhammad Omar.
Leslie Ann Mena.
Andy A. Guevara. Michael Maravillas.
Sharon Elizabeth Brown.
Jorge Luis Rodriguez.
Melinda Estrada. Woo!
Marie Claire Garcia.
Tiffany Nicole Rivera.
Linda Naja Jada, summa cum laude.
Anna Victoria Gonzalez.
Veronice Carring.
Jasmine Christina Feliz.
Matthew Emmanuel Rivera.
Zakia Amira Beard. Coritha Piñero. Brian Louis Ribas. Jessica Nicole Garcia, summa cum laude. Gianna M. Orlando, magna cum laude.
Lawrence K. Furlow.
Rachel Brenton, magna cum laude. Destiny Marie Rivera. Vishael Altar. Fallon Margaret Gerritsen. Ian Miguel Punzal.
Anna M. Kyle.
Eduardo Vidal, summa cum laude.
Kudrit Ceylon Oskaya, cum laude.
Timothy Joseph Cow. Marina Alfie Melika.
Nuha H. Sabatine, cum laude.
Wenia Q. Carter.
Muizat Omotoyosi Ali, summa cum laude.
Jordan K. McPhee.
Shuhaibu Mbao.
Jacques Henry Adams.
Rayanne Castillo de Jesus, summa cum laude.
Emily Marie Adams.
Tamisha S. Griffin.
Tiffany Ortiz, magna cum laude.
Adu Iskender, magna cum laude.
Connor Robert Harsh. Adnan Kennedy Caboto, cum laude.
Tiana DeBerry.
Denelson F. Lopez, cum laude.
Jorge Gonzalez Vesky, summa cum laude.
Grace Victoria Nichols Perez.
Yoandra Vasquez Perez, summa cum laude.
Nicholas Manuel Camejo, magna cum laude.
Sana Tahir.
Andrea Liliana Santiago.
James Edward Vizzoni.
Nelson Rodolfo Monterosa.
Caleb Khalif Ware.
Sheila A. Prieto, cum laude. Jennifer Stefania Marchin, magna cum laude.
Paul Tenusili, magna cum laude.
Sydney Miera Lisam.
Armani Zaccario.
Tiana Jordan Ulloa.
Beatrice Q. Pescal.
Carla Alejandra Salazar Velez, cum laude.
Cassandra Ortiz.
Nigel Ramjatan.
Jennifer Veronica Pelaguechi, summa cum laude.
Nadia E. Montgomery.
Melissa Tudela, magna cum laude. Kelsey Marie Mendez, summa cum laude.
Beatrice Mukola Makinde.
Nuve Ligichucha, magna cum laude.
Madeline Herrera.
Faria Shuyab.
Michael Justin Pantaleon.
Pablo Villa Jr.
Heber B. Diaz.
Francesca D. Larios, magna cum laude.
Camila Otlia Martinez.
Sean Thomas Perez.
Sierra Bent.
Renee Ann Ramos, summa cum laude.
Veronica Rivera.
Jonathan Alamani.
Martha Ofori Boaki.
Edie Malik Ndie.
Vanessa Cristina Guerrero, summa cum laude.
Kimberly Echevarria.
Yaneli Evelyn Marin.
Michael Jan Dworakowski.
Yalissa Maylee Rodriguez.
Reginald Michael Hudson II.
Maria Belen Barros.
Ariane Garcia, summa cum laude.
Jasmine Berenice Perez.
Francie M. Moser, summa cum laude.
Damon Lawrence Porter.
Shabeli Amaris Moran.
Simone Callis Briscoe. Cum laude.
Mabel J. Marrera.
Glady Santana de la Cruz.
Lanaya Jade Torres.
Rabia Mansour Kiliji.
Lanaya Jade Torres, magna cum laude. Carlos Colmena, summa cum laude.
Miriam Said Zohar, cum laude.
Daniel Guille.
Reem Walid Aboutaleb.
Zakaya Amani Johnson.
Catherine Angelique Wilmore.
Gabriela Carolina Quindy.
Anthony Vinci.
Miriam Diaz.
Pamela Rossi Martinez Asuncion.
Kiana Alexis Tapia.
Ibtisam Jaoud. Kyrima R. Gibson.
Naomi Henry.
Giancarlos Morales.
Amanda Forty.
Rhoda Enari Tuahan Alaribe.
Anna Chen, summa cum laude.
David Cancel, cum laude.
Sokana Maremi Chow.
Brenner Alfredo Flores, cum laude.
Brittany Preville.
Santiago Orozco.
Dana Victoria Masung.
Lalishka Manuel.
Maritza Carolina Tenempagwe.
Christian Durango.
Chelsea Casino.
Michelle Bernardo.
Alexa Camila Hernandez, cum laude.
Brandon Alexander Robles.
Chelsea Rose Marrero, cum laude.
Jordan Xavier Richardson.
Gita C. Pora Kia.
Promi Sarkar.
Kendrea Richardson.
Nizar Sultan.
Austin J. Henry, cum laude.
Rosario M. Hernandez.
Valeria Cristina Moreno.
Grace Hernandez.
Angelica Oriana Escano, magna cum laude.
Shakima N. Hartnett.
Corey Skwowoski.
Mohammed Ali Katharani.
David Blake Hendricks.
Koa
Savannah Furlan, cum laude.
Anika Sezel.
Grace Mata, magna cum laude.
Ruby Elizabeth Ramirez, summa cum laude.
Jessica Ramos.
Bakir Amanda Shakur, magna cum laude.
Mohammed Gacham.
Araceli Marilu Trevino, cum laude.
At this time, we will now recognize our 2023 honors cohort. Fiona Lee Moore.
Rebecca Aileen Jeter.
Margaret L. Degnan.
Bianca Horta. Tyvera Jovel Bryant. Rishmitha Reddy Talusani.
Victoria Gonzalez.
Evelyn Vanessa Criollo Barrios.
Charis Marcelino.
Lisel El Sanabria Caballero. Leslie G. Aravello Jr.
Mazzoline Barboza.
Chantal Mori Ulloa.
Robert George Bellabrov.
Carmen Paola Toledo, magna cum laude.
Alam Mesa, summa cum laude.
Brandon Joseph Russo, cum laude. Emmanuel Akintunde Akimboale.
Brianna A. Limas.
Albert Rainieri Jimenez Martinez.
Diana Concepcion.
Jose M. Rivas.
Mia Antoinette Pepe.
Kimberly De Leon.
Victoria Rebecca Johnson.
Leslie Esther Escobar.
Juan Miguel Bellamide. Summa cum laude.
Marani Pornella.
Michael Peter Lavelle.
Melissa Veliz.
Sean Edward Manuel.
Olivia Anna Serkira.
Jenna Austin. Rebecca Lynn Donesco Meringue.
Leah Nicole Seikendick.
Hannah Ella Doliente. Summa cum laude.
Cindy Ortiz.
Zanab Amjad Aziz.
Joyce M. Nam.
Priscilla Renee Hatchett.
Griselle Elaine Morla.
Anthony Silvio Bianchini, summa cum laude.
Gerline Octavius.
Elisa Marcelin Adador.
Zaima Anderson. Joshua Tannerman.
Amira Kitchen.
Aisha Shaw. Arlinda Lebo.
Adesola Adedeji.
Georgette Morgan, cum laude.
Jennifer Torres. Jose Manuel de la Rosa.
Danya Aboued.
Nazek Bugdiri, magna cum laude.
Amrit Kaur, cum laude.
Aymin Elmarub, summa cum laude.
Archimedes Pirentoni Jr.
We win.
Rebecca Bessaril, cum laude.
Manisha Singh, cum laude.
Regine Ivanka Solomon.
Amanda A. Harriet.
Melina Araceli Pareja.
Ebony V. Chillin.
Habib Batao So.
Katia Melanie Del Mundo.
Rahul D. Gupta.
Maria Ariane Antonia de Jesus.
Elena Rivera.
Luis C. Garzon, cum laude.
Jacqueline Keys.
Christopher Arturo Perez.
Joshua S. Johnson. April L. Avila.
Diana V. Ramirez.
Gabriel N. Armena.
Lucero Elisa Torres, summa cum laude.
Jordan Michael Owens.
Ryan T. Morales, cum laude.
Jonathan Matthew E. Azvev, cum laude.
Cindy Portillo.
Nicholas Andrew Borowski.
Maryam DeHun.
Stephen Montero.
Moaz M. DeHaan.
Zadie Abigail Guzman Amaya.
Jennifer C. Catalfamo, cum laude.
Rocio Andrade.
Rosario de los Angeles Jordan Ferrer.
Kevin Alexander Chica.
Julian Alexander Castro, summa cum laude.
Cynthia J. Pineda.
Christopher J. Torres, summa cum laude.
Alex Sean Cameron, cum laude.
Vincent Michael Squitiri, summa cum laude.
Alexia Kane, cum laude.
Sasha Delicia Hernandez.
Wendy Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Alicia Rivas, cum laude.
Justin Reyes.
Karina Altagracia Taveras.
Ambra Nicole Amores.
Nipun Puri, magna cum laude.
Helene P. Chamas, cum laude. Stephanie Araka.
Michaela Jones.
Crystal Carmen Maldonado, cum laude.
Joseph Bacanes. Naomi Emily Brito, cum laude.
John Michael Caterone.
Guliarzu Faiz Chima.
Masai March Maple.
Marley Joy Vergara.
Amy Castellan, cum laude.
Jonah Dustin.
Ryan Rampasad, summa cum laude.
Cassandra Lynette Brown.
Brian N. Rampersad, cum laude.
William P. Warosila.
Camilla Janine Walker.
Yasamo Souza, summa cum laude.
Lily Grace Cummings, summa cum laude.
Gueldine Barbara Auguste.
Michelle Gianna Palatucci, magna cum laude.
Abigail DeLeo.
Jolene Hernandez.
Gabrielle Angelic Samarone, cum laude.
Maxiel Y. Ferreira Sr.
Karina Cruz.
Gerard Johnson.
Antoinette Badger.
Daquan Terrell Benders.
John B. Letag.
Brian Armando Perez.
Gina Patan.
Hamid Masi. Emmanuel Simasola Akinlei.
Kaylee Sophia Morel, summa cum laude.
Temidayo Alagbenga Ekendeyo.
Halima Shifa.
Mohammed Temalei Anasaratu, cum laude.
Anya S. Dudley.
Zanaya Cobb.
Jonathan Rodriguez.
Ahmad F. Farag.
Whitney Newton.
Pierre Shinuda.
Genesis Altagracia Garcia Vasquez.
Nagla Saeed.
Deneen Nicole Rackley.
Susana Perez.
Jessica Amanda Silva.
Karen Raquel Peguero.
Isabella Marie Molina.
Joshua Alexis Nieves.
Destiny Solis Mirek.
Alejandra Jose Umaguano.
Jeffrey Thomas Johnson.
Chandler Sinclair Brown.
Mordecai Asiago Onsongo.
Ibrahim Ais.
Kelsey Marie Clapp. Summa cum laude.
James Mitchell Falero.
Tara Villanueva Rodriguez.
Evan Lee Collado.
Ariel Marks.
Alyssa Mariah Bonilla.
Laura Josefina Gusens, cum laude.
Kelly Velasco, summa cum laude.
Marlena Z. Takawai.
Eric Anthony Valentine, cum laude.
Patricia Jade.
Jada Labria Smith.
Danamitzi Guadalupe Munoz.
Nicholas Arrest Nev.
Sabrina D. Messina.
Dylan Real. Andrew Joseph Chaffo, cum laude. McKenna Caitlin Blair, magna cum laude. Daniela Leseca, summa cum laude. Damian F. Murillo. Philip Jeremiah Cruz de Ramos. Daniel Esteva. Eliza Dominique Clamore, summa cum laude. Krista Noel Bartko. Holly A. Fallet. Sarai Montalto. Brianna Sally Celestin. Robert Alperon. Gallo V. Lambides. Denise Montalvo, cum laude. Madison Elizabeth Schwartz, summa cum laude. Aiden Alpi Yildiz, summa cum laude. Darwin R. Garrido. And Thyquel M. Halley. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2023.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Will the graduating class of 2023 please stand up? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of New Jersey City University, and in recognition of your attainment in completing the prescribed curriculum, I confer upon each of you the respective academic degree and professional diploma for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, duties, immunities, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Please move your tassels from right to left. And congratulations class of 2023.
Before you go, we would like to take a moment to thank all of the family members, friends, and loved ones who supported our students during this time. Graduates, please salute those who are here with you today. We now ask that you please stand and join our music, dance, and theater workshop in the singing of the NJCU's Alma Mater.
Green and gold we honor thee, symbol of our aim. Speed us onward to our goal, ever for thy fame. All our hearts will ever hold memories that are dear, and you always will remain our alma mater dear.
Many thanks to our music, dance, and theater workshop for their magnificent performances today. We would like to take a moment to congratulate our graduating seniors in the music, dance, and theater workshop. You have done a wonderful job. This concludes our commencement ceremony. We ask that all graduates please remain seated until the platform has recessed, and on behalf of us at NJCU, congratulations to our new alum and the class of 2023. You did it.